Welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. Welcome in, Leos. Here we go. I'm going to use Tarot, interchange with Oracle and Charm. Let's go 3 rounds, okay? Let's see what we've got. The energy right now we're talking about is the Page of Swords. Paired with the Page of Swords, in the reverse, mind you, paired with community. There's something in the community here that is gossipy. Let's grab a charm. Gossiping community. Okay, and we've got the Peacock. You are being, someone's feeling a certain way about you standing out too much, maybe. 4 of Pentacles. Let's go another round. Here's Tarot. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Release this. Release this. Something that was very surprising here and disappointing. No place like home. Yeah. Your community, your home. Your home is your sanctuary while this something being talked about. Some gossip going on here. Charm is, remember where your sanctuary is the bird. Messages. Peace, though. I feel like peace. Find peace in your home. You know, regardless of this, oh, people feel like you're grandstanding or something like that. Let's go another round. The Star in the reverse. We're going to find out. We're going to find out what it is exactly. Star in the reverse. Yeah, you're giving up hope on something that maybe you'd hoped would come through. Fork in the road. Yeah. Something hasn't turned out the way you thought. And you're finding yourself saying, I have to make a decision on this because I thought maybe this was a friend base or this was going to be a good group or this was going to be a good community. I do show that the home is a place of peace. That is good. But the surrounding, you know, there's some jealousy here. Let's grab a charm. The supernatural here with the bat. You know, maybe you read cards or you're doing something out of the, ordinary, outside the box, and you've shared that with somebody in the neighborhood, and it's gone a certain way here, but not the way you had hoped. We're going to find out more. I want to go one more round here. So now we've got the Ace of Swords out here, tarot-wise. Okay, that talks about truths. Yeah, you shared some truth with you, about you, with others. Also, you've shared with others your setbacks in life, what's been a challenge, and very, emotional things here that you don't share with everybody, but for some reason you did with this group, and I don't think you know them that well, and you feel like it's backfired on you. Time to go. You feel like maybe if you've done this before in the past, it's been some time ago, you thought you could trust this group, and now you're saying, is this going to be more of the same where I can't trust people? We'll find out. Okay, so courage here with the steer. Take courage here. What are we talking about here, Spirit? More specifically. Okay, that's my confirmation card. Love seeing that. That's great. What are we talking about specifically here, and what is the advice? Get a 360 view of this from all angles, okay? Could be, yes, I think you're on target, but could be maybe you're emotionally too tied to this. And also there's a possibility of you bringing in the past into the present here, in that if somebody burned you in the past when you shared some topics that are very emotional for you, it doesn't necessarily feel like that's absolutely what's going to happen here. Knight of Pentacles. I think people are just slow to warm up here because they're not as open as you are. But I don't feel like they're going to be, I'm looking at this differently now. 5 of Pentacles is out here now. You feel like, okay, people are going to, once again, I'm going to be out in the cold now that I've kind of bared my soul. But I think people are just mulling this over. Yeah, again, supernatural. There's something you're doing that you expect people to react a certain way and, think you're too far out there, okay? But I feel like this group, I'm not totally sold 100% on them. Totally disappointing you. Let's see. Page of Wands now in the reverse. This is what you're thinking. You're losing hope in this group. What's the advice here, Spirit? Two of Wands. I feel like somebody comes out of this group that's going to be very into what you're doing, very supportive, very helpful, very intrigued by what you're doing. Yeah, a good friendship comes out of this. Maybe not the whole group. We do see people gossiping, but I don't know. Is it very hurtful gossip or... Yeah, they could be talking about how successful you are, actually. The advice is to not let your mind run away with the what ifs here. I do think a special friendship comes out of this. What else do we have here, Spirit? Like I said, maybe not the whole group, but somebody special comes out of this. Yeah, the World. There's also an element of, just be yourself. Don't worry about what other people think. Yeah, it's something that you do outside of the box that your ancestors have done, okay? Maybe you do read cards, you're very intuitive, or you came up with, this is just an example, somebody's birthday off the top of your head, and they're like, how could you possibly know that? But you're good at that, you've done it before. You just have intuitions about somebody. Kind of mystical. And this group is slower, okay? They're slower, they're more methodical. You're a hustler, you're out there, you're making moves. So, you work hard, but I think you're a really intriguing person, but maybe, you're moving too fast for these people to like catch up to your vibe, okay? Three of Cups, yeah. I think things come out of this that, certainly you think they're talking bad about you. I think they are talking about you. I'm not sure they're talking bad about you. In fact, some of them are saying, I really feel like I could learn quite a bit from this person. They've had an interesting background. One person in particular, you'll find to be like a real good friend, I think, that mirrors you in a lot of ways. I don't think that's been revealed to you just yet. Five of Wands. You're expecting the worst because you have lived this. And so because people are taking a pause to take in fully what you've revealed here, the pause is making you nervous. Is this going to be more of the same? Where I've been rejected by a group, let's say, okay, just as an example, or not going the way you'd hoped. But I feel like people are just taking time to take you in, okay? Three of Wands in the reverse. Think bigger. Think bigger about this group. Don't immediately be so easily ready to throw in the towel on them. Give them some time. What else do we have here, Spirit? More advice. Ancestors. Big. In the reads today, ancestors, big. Yeah, and I feel like whatever it is you're doing outside the box, your ancestors have done this too. Ten of Wands. You'll know if this is for you because, just something that came natural to you. And it was kind of like, how could it possibly? It's because it's in the genes. Ten of Wands out here. Something about you. Yeah, I'm hearing ferocious when it comes to faith. Ferociously faithful. And you can alchemize sneaky energy into like crowned, kingly energy. Incredible. I've never seen that before. Temperance is out here. Yeah. You're really going to bring a lot of bountiful opportunities to this group, to your community. Just give them time. Give people time. I know you want to do things quick. Like if you do things in a couple of hours, it'll take somebody else maybe a couple months. And to you, that's just like so long. But hang in there, okay? You've also got the Ten of Pentacles. I cannot show this card, just some of it here. In the reverse. I'll just do a quick little show of it. With the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, also in the reverse. Family's upset by someone who is very self-absorbed. Who's this spirit? The Knight of Cups in the reverse. Holding back. This is your family, I think. This is your immediate family who feel like whatever you do, it has something, like they complain that you're self-absorbed or something. Or you're too absorbed in this, being outside the box or something, yeah. It is a unique style you have. You pull back from them emotionally, whoever this group is. I think this is immediate family. 7 of Wands in the reverse. Feeling misunderstood. Yeah, there is a group. I think for many of you it's family, but it could be friends. You feel misunderstood by a group and attacked. Okay, now that's the past energy, and you're feeling like this new group, this community is going to do more of the same. Something you've experienced here when you have stepped out as yourself. People have thought you were self-absorbed or too absorbed in something. Yeah, it caused a rift in your past relationships, family or otherwise. You think this is more of the same, but I don't really see that. I see you're actually being seen, but give people time to take you in, and then you will be seen. I also see that this is the divine trying to allow you to find some tribe members here and grow with them. Yeah, good energy. Remember to grow in the times that you're by yourself. You know, sometimes we think, what is this all about? You know, it's very lonely, but it's also an opportunity to really grow and learn and focus in on self more. The Hangman in the reverse is at the bottom of the deck. You've done a lot of self-reflection. Or you know this is a time for self-reflection. I think you're going to take good advantage of that. Give these people time. I think some of them will come around in a way that will be very surprising and nice for you. Liberate yourself from those who are not enlightened, who don't do the self-work. They are draining. You know, maybe something you do would help them to be very bountiful, but you have plenty of people that reject that. They don't want your help. Spirit's saying, you know, manifest for yourself and for those who want the help after putting self first. Help others, but yeah, you don't miss out on anything if somebody, you know, people always show you who they are. So if they don't want any part of the magic you can provide, keep moving. Keep moving. Keep your mojo going for you and those who appreciate it. Let's grab another charm and wrap up here, Leo. Okay, we've got the fish, and this refers to religion, faith. Yeah. Good faith here. Faith in self, too. And a reminder I'm hearing, have faith in these people. Don't judge them too harshly too quickly while you're worried about them judging you, okay? Give them time. That's your message, Leo. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment. It helps the channel to grow. Please do give me a thumbs up. That really helps me to reach others. Please do utilize the link below for Buy Me a Coffee if you feel inclined. I hope that this time that we've spent together has been beneficial for both of us. Until next time, Leo, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.